You need to hear this if you're a dairy lover. We're diving into the coolest facts about your favorite dairy treats. 1. Did you know that cheese is like a fine wine? Some varieties can age for over a decade. 1. Milk was once considered so valuable it was used as currency in ancient cultures. Moving money! 1. Yogurt is packed with probiotics, which are great for your gut health. Tiny but mighty 1. Butter sculptures are an actual thing. Check out the creativity at state fairs. 1. Gelato has less fat than ice cream, but more flavor. Creamy and dreamy 1. The world's most expensive cheese is made from donkey milk. It's called poulet and costs up to $1,000 per pound. 1. Lactose intolerance is more common than you might think. About 65% of adults have it. 1. Cottage cheese was a favorite of ancient athletes. Protein power 1. There are over 2,000 varieties of cheese. Holy cow 1. And finally, dairy farming dates back over 10,000 years. Talk about an old tradition. That's it for today. Keep munching and stay curious, dairy enthusiasts. Let's dive deeper into the history of dairy products. From ancient times to modern days, dairy has played a crucial role in human civilization. In ancient Egypt, dairy products were considered a luxury and were often reserved for the elite. The Greeks and Romans also valued dairy, using it in various culinary dishes and even in religious rituals. During the Middle Ages, dairy farming became more widespread in Europe, leading to the development of many of the cheeses we know today. In the 19th century, advancements in technology revolutionized dairy production, making it more accessible to the masses. Today, dairy remains a staple in diets around the world, with countless varieties and innovations. Stay tuned as we explore more fascinating facts about dairy products. Did you know that the first evidence of cheese making dates back to 5,500 BCE in Poland? Archaeologists discovered strainers with milk fat molecules indicating early cheese production. In ancient Mesopotamia, dairy products were a significant part of the diet and cows were considered sacred. The Romans were known for their love of cheese, and they even had a special kitchen called a cassiale, dedicated to cheese making. Fast forward to the Renaissance, and dairy products were a symbol of wealth and status. The French in particular became renowned for their cheese-making skills, creating some of the world's most famous cheeses. In the 20th century, the invention of refrigeration and pasteurization transformed the dairy industry, ensuring the safety and longevity of dairy products. Today, dairy farming is a global industry with countries like the United States, India, and China leading in production. Let's continue our journey through the history of dairy. Butter has a rich history that dates back thousands of years. The earliest evidence of butter making comes from ancient Africa, where it was made by shaking milk in animal skins. In ancient Ireland, butter was so valuable that it was often buried in peat bogs to preserve it. These bog butters have been found perfectly preserved, some over 2,000 years old. During the Viking Age, butter was a staple in the Norse diet, and they even used it as a form of currency. In medieval Europe, butter was a luxury item, and only the wealthy could afford it. The Industrial Revolution brought about significant changes in butter production with the invention of the mechanical cream separator and butter churn. Today, butter is enjoyed worldwide with countless varieties and flavors. From ancient times to modern days, butter has remained a beloved dairy product. Stay with us as we uncover more historical facts about dairy. Yogurt has been a part of human diets for thousands of years. The earliest evidence of yogurt making comes from ancient Mesopotamia, where it was made by fermenting milk in clay pots. In ancient India, yogurt was considered a sacred food and was often used in religious rituals. The Greeks and Romans also enjoyed yogurt, and they believed it had medicinal properties. In the Middle Ages, yogurt was introduced to Europe by the Turks, who brought it with them during their conquests. The word yogurt itself comes from the Turkish word yogurt, which means to thicken. In the 20th century, yogurt became popular in the United States, thanks to the efforts of immigrants who brought their traditional recipes with them. Today, yogurt is enjoyed in various forms and flavors around the world, from Greek yogurt to frozen yogurt. Join us as we continue to explore the fascinating history of dairy products. Milk has been a vital part of human diets for millennia. The earliest evidence of milk consumption comes from ancient Iran, where it was consumed as early as 6000 BCE. In ancient Egypt, milk was considered a sacred food and was often used in religious rituals. The Greeks and Romans also valued milk, using it in various culinary dishes and even in medicinal treatments. During the Middle Ages, milk was a staple in the European diet, and it was often consumed in the form of cheese and butter. The Industrial Revolution brought about significant changes in milk production, with the invention of the mechanical milking machine and pasteurization. Today, milk is enjoyed worldwide with countless varieties and innovations. From ancient times to modern days, milk has remained a beloved dairy product. Stay with us as we uncover more historical facts about dairy. Dairy products have not only shaped our diets, but have also influenced cultures around the globe. In India, ghee, a type of clarified butter, plays a crucial role in both culinary and religious practices. The Japanese have embraced yogurt as a health food, incorporating it into their daily routines for its probiotic benefits. In France, cheese is not just food, it's a way of life, with over 1,000 varieties savored and celebrated. Latin American countries have their unique dairy delights like dulce de leche, a sweet caramel-like spread made from milk. In Ethiopia, a traditional fermented milk drink called ergo is a staple part of the diet. These examples highlight how dairy products transcend borders, bringing people together through shared culinary experiences. As we continue to explore the fascinating history of dairy products, we see how they connect us all, one delicious bite at a time. Stay tuned for more intriguing insights into the world of dairy. Ice cream has a rich history that dates back thousands of years. The earliest evidence of ice cream making comes from ancient China, where it was made by mixing milk with rice and snow. In ancient Persia, a similar dessert called faluda was made by mixing vermicelli with rosewater and snow. The Greeks and Romans also enjoyed ice cream, and they believed it had medicinal properties. During the Renaissance, ice cream became popular in Europe, thanks to the efforts of Italian chefs who brought their traditional recipes with them. The word ice cream itself comes from the Italian word gelato, which means frozen. In the 20th century, ice cream became popular in the United States, thanks to the efforts of immigrants who brought their traditional recipes with them. Today, ice cream is enjoyed in various forms and flavors around the world, from gelato to frozen yogurt. Join us as we continue to explore the fascinating history of dairy products. Dairy farming has a long and fascinating history that dates back thousands of years. The earliest evidence of dairy farming comes from ancient Iran, where it was practiced as early as 6000 BCE. In ancient Egypt, dairy farming was considered a sacred practice, and cows were often depicted in religious art. The Greeks and Romans also valued dairy farming, and they believed it had medicinal properties. During the Middle Ages, dairy farming became more widespread in Europe, leading to the development of many of the cheeses we know today. The Industrial Revolution brought about significant changes in dairy farming, with the invention of the mechanical milking machine and pasteurization. Today, dairy farming is a global industry, with countries like the United States, India, and China leading in production. From ancient times to modern days, dairy farming has remained a vital part of human civilization. Stay with us as we uncover more historical facts about dairy. The history of dairy products is a rich and fascinating one, filled with countless innovations and traditions. From ancient times to modern days, dairy has played a crucial role in human civilization. Whether it's cheese, butter, yogurt, milk, or ice cream, dairy products have remained a beloved part of our diets. But what does the future hold for dairy? As we look forward, the dairy industry is embracing innovation and sustainability like never before. New technologies are being developed to enhance milk production efficiency and animal welfare. Advances in biotechnology are paving the way for lab-grown dairy, offering an environmentally friendly alternative to traditional farming. Farmers are adopting sustainable practices, such as regenerative agriculture, to reduce the environmental impact of dairy farming. Consumers are also becoming more conscious of their choices, seeking out organic and ethically produced dairy products. The future of dairy is not just about preserving traditions, but also about evolving to meet the needs of a changing world. As we continue to explore the history of dairy, we hope you have enjoyed this journey through time. Stay curious, dairy enthusiasts, and keep munching on your favorite dairy treats. The future of dairy is bright, and together we can make it even better. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration of dairy's past, present, and future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, keep enjoying the delicious world of dairy.